Trading is an excellent way to let your money work for you, but we've all made mistakes. So in this video, I've gathered 5 tips to help you become a better trader overall. And yes, make sure to subscribe to get more content on stocks and to become a better trader. So let's get into it. Number 1, don't get stuck on any one ticker. Oftentimes, we might see other traders who have massive success on certain tickers like Blink or Palantir, and we want to follow suit. This is where FOMO comes in, because you might be chasing a stock that already had a 700% run up for the year, and by doing that, you can end up getting a really bad deal and it could plummet. Now, if you identify a good opportunity after, let's say, a pullback, then sure, you can trade these types of stocks. But all I'm saying is try not to dump a huge percentage of your portfolio on an overbought stock or a hype stock. And at minimum, make sure you have defined entry and exit points for your trades. And a quick plug, if you're looking to learn how to trade, I have a video that I've linked to up there. So you can just click that, and it's a 20-minute video to kind of go into the fundamentals of what you need to know to start trading. Number 2 is don't revenge trade. It's hard to take losses, and I think even harder to take profits sometimes. But when some people lose money, they figure that they can double down and try to get all their money back and then some. The problem is that this is very similar to gambling. And just like gambling, you can wipe out your entire account by doing something like this. That's why it's super important to keep your emotions out of stock trading, watch the charts, and play them accordingly. Now look, it's natural to feel emotions when you're trading, especially if you're losing. Everyone feels that, we're all human. But if you really feel that your emotions are affecting how you're trading and you're making more aggressive trades, it might be time to take a small break. I'm not saying quit. I never think you should ever quit, but maybe take a 1-2 week break and just focus on either studying or just taking a complete break and relaxing a bit, because these types of trades can really affect your mentality and make you potentially wipe out your account. So please be careful with that, and please take a break when needed. Back in March, something similar happened to me where I made a couple bad trades before even learning about the stock market. I thought everything was an opportunity and I got burned on some trades. So I took some time for myself, I learned, and then I went in with a fresh mind. And I also created a trade journal, which helped me to track certain trades, what went right and what didn't go right. The perfect segue for point number 3, which is create a trade journal. So this is a little bit more time consuming, but this could really help to build discipline for you. Now you can do both physical and digital. I prefer digital because it's a little bit more accessible for me. In either case, down in the description, I've linked to a template I've been using for tracking my trades. So check that out if you're interested. So with a journal, if I enter a position on NIO, which is at this point in confirmation, and I set my exit at validation, I can hold myself to that. Now, if I would have bought a stock like Zoom and thought to myself, no, this is a good stock, I believe in it long term, look at the free fall I would have had if I bag held. So always take a small loss over a large loss, and it anyways helps to free up your capital for better trades. Number 4 is paper trading. Paper trading can be your friend if used correctly. The reason I say that is because don't use this as a sort of like random experiment where you just throw massive amounts of money into any stock and don't really follow a strategy, because that's not going to help you. And also, as I mentioned in my video about trading, you have to use a paper trading amount similar to what you intend to put in. If you make 10% on $1 million, you're making 100K. But if you make 10% on $100, you're only gonna make $10. So you have to keep it realistic. I know some people argue that paper trading isn't the same as real trading because you're not involving actual emotions of investing your own money. So I understand that to a degree, but to the same point, you shouldn't be involving a lot of emotion when trading. You should be following the charts. So paper trading can help you stick to a strategy that relies solely on the charts and what they're telling you versus what you feel in your heart or any sort of emotion, because stocks don't really care about your emotions. And my final tip, which is number 5, set stop losses and don't bag hold. Of course, our goal as traders is to minimize losses and maximize profits. Sometimes when we see certain losses, especially after a sell-off, when we're buying the dip, we might say to ourselves, yeah, sure, it might drop a little bit more, but I believe in it in the long term and I know it's going to recover. While this might work sometimes, it's not always the case. You don't want to lock up your capital in a stock that can take years, months, whatever it might be to recover. So it's better to just take a small loss and then reinvest your money into another stock that's showing on the charts that's ready for a run up. Well, that's my 5 tips, friends. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. So I know I said it before, but please, it really helps if you like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And I can't wait to bring you guys more great content. So as always, keep on making great trades.